Hey there guys, thank you so much for joining me, the Indie Gamer here, back with another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the delightful looking A Jugglers Tale from debut indie team Kaleidoscube and publisher MixtVision. It's available now across PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation and Xbox. And I would just like to take the opportunity to thank the publisher MixtVision for supplying the review code for the purpose of this video. So with that said, let's jump into the review. A Jugglers Tale is a 2.5D side-scrolling cinematic puzzle platforming adventure with a very fresh approach to storytelling and some truly beautiful visuals. You play as Abby, a young girl held captive as a circus performer who dreams of breaking free of the regime and all that weighs her down. The story plays out as a puppet theatre fairy tale, but although things may look beautiful and idyllic on the surface, A Jugglers Tale brings a sinister side to its storytelling at times too, which I personally absolutely loved and was definitely where its themes got really interesting. A Jugglers Tale does an awesome job of telling its story in a fresh and unique way, and its narrative is without doubt one of its greatest strengths. Playing as the marionette puppet and being controlled by strings works as a perfect narrative tool which is leveraged to great effect in this game.
Abby, don't you see the threads holding you up also hold you back? Without the help of friends, and those are very few, your dreams will stay dreams and never come true.
Right from the off and throughout the game, you'll hear the voice of Jack, the puppeteer and storyteller. The voiced narration is such a unique element which plays with some very interesting themes and really brings A Jugglers Tale's storytelling to life. I wish I could go into more detail without spoiling anything, but definitely the best way for you to experience this interesting and unique story is spoiler free and fresh, so I will definitely keep it that way. But I will just say, A Jugglers Tale story is very nicely done, with some beautifully written multi-layered dialogue, rich with poetic rhymes and clever metaphors.
Thunder grunts, enraged. Abby's nowhere to be found. He's not used to having his prey escape the hunting ground. A moment of grace can have an exorbitant price. Abby's freedom is at the roll of the dice.
A Jugglers Tale keeps gameplay pretty simplistic with a focus on puzzle platforming. Puzzles can fall a touch on the more basic side, but do have a nice unique twist to them, with the puppet strings playing as a core mechanic in the puzzle solving of the game. These are also accompanied by some stealth sections and some other pretty cool surprises along the way too. Gameplay felt great and perfectly befitted the game's overall vision, and I thoroughly enjoyed the variety of puzzle platforming on offer throughout the game's approximately 3-hour length. And a quick note for the achievement hunters out there, the game has a very handy feature of being able to dive back into specific chapters in case you do need to pop back in for any unchecked achievements. But to wrap up gameplay, all in all, if you've played games like Inside and Little Nightmares, you'll know exactly what to expect from the puzzle platforming gameplay of A Jugglers Tale.
Mud, thunder and lightning are terrible opponents. Poor little Abby has to endure some trying moments.
Without a shadow of a doubt, A Jugglers Tale is an absolute beauty to behold. I absolutely love the stylistic cross-processed look of the scenery, which really gives it that unique colour pop and a striking visual appeal. You'll span a vast array of landscapes on your journey, all of which are beautifully brought to life. The thematic colour changes between areas, the incredible weather effects, the charming surroundings and the fantastic sound, narration and music all come together so perfectly to make A Jugglers Tale an all-round audio-visual delight.
Poor Abby, held in a small cage day and night, only free for the length of a staged fight.
If I'm 100% honest, there were a few times that I started to feel A Jugglers Tale could be a little bit of a mixed bag, mostly when it came to gameplay. Whilst the environments always wowed, there were a few occasions where I felt the gameplay mechanics could have used a touch more refinement. This never became a major issue though, as I believe it's clear that the focus of the game is to immerse you into a story, and it certainly does that incredibly well. But just to clarify, gameplay is still very much enjoyable, but maybe lacks some of the depth and intricacy that would have taken A Juggler's Tale to even greater heights. A Juggler's Tale puts on a powerful performance, shining brightest through its strong artistic direction and its unique storytelling. With a short but sweet 3-hour length, the game focuses its attention on telling a rich, evocative and compelling story, and does an excellent job of doing so. If you're the type of person who loves to soak up a unique and well-told story, take in some glorious visuals, and you don't mind some fairly simplistic gameplay mechanics, there is every chance A Juggler's Tale could be right up your street. Thank you so much for watching guys, I very much hope you enjoyed the video. If you do have any questions or thoughts on today's review, I would love to hear from you down in the comments section below. If you love indie games and like to stay up to date with what's new, then please do feel free to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified whenever a new video drops. Thanks again for watching guys, and I will see you in the next one.